name is Allie and I am 20 years old and I am a nursing student. I decided to have my nose done with Dr. Beeson for a number of different reasons. Not only was I not breathing as well as I could be, but I also wasn't very cosmetically pleasing. I was really bullied a lot in school and really just kind of always had the option to get it done, but was just kind of too scared to come in and actually do it. But my experience finally deciding coming in was wonderful from step one, from my first consultation to even now 4 months after surgery. I just had a really wonderful experience. For recovering after surgery, I just followed everything that Dr. Beeson told me to do. He was really prominent on use ice 15 minutes after surgery, around the clock, and my parents did a really good job at helping me do that. And something that nobody told me, but chapstick. Chapstick's a must. I woke up and my lips were dry, and I don't know if that was just a me thing or if that is a normal thing. But chapstick is another tip. Just ice and chapstick and take it easy for a while. It took about a week and a half. I went out for dinner with my boyfriend after, but that's all we could do. I went to dinner and I was kind of exhausted and came home. So probably about 2.5 weeks before I was able to be basically functioning without being tired after going out. Not as much as I thought. I was prepared for a lot more than what actually happened. And I think the ice had a lot to do with that, with reducing the pain and the swelling. And I kind of prepared myself for the worst and got a really good experience. Well, I bragged a little bit before my surgery. I was really excited, and I didn't really want to hide it from anybody. But my before and after pictures, I mean, there's a drastic difference. But I kind of asked people after, like, oh man, I didn't notice your nose was that bad. But like after showing them the picture of the before and after, they're like, oh wow, your nose was really bad. And so it wasn't something I wanted to hide. So. Yeah, it took me, I mean, I've had the option ever since, I was 15, like getting bullied in school. My parents said, whenever you're ready and you want to go talk to somebody, I mean, you have the option to do that if you want to. And I was very blessed to have that option. But it obviously took me a little while. I'm 20, so I've had a few years to ponder about it. And that's just because I was nervous about the pain. I was nervous about the needles. I'm not really a big fan of needles. But I just kind of finally started seeing pictures. What really did it in for me is my niece was born and I had a picture of myself holding her like this and looking down at her. And I was just like, man, this picture would look so much better if I didn't have this big hump in my nose. And I've heard some complaints that I snore on the couch, so that was also a big impact for me. I obviously love the way it looks. I love especially my profile view. From the front, not much has really changed, but from the side, it's just a drastic difference. I'm still kind of healing, so the swelling's not completely down, and on the inside, it's not completely down either, but apparently I was more than like 80% blocked on one side, so I'm breathing a lot better than I was before, for sure. Absolutely. Would definitely make that choice again, and I wish I would have done it sooner so I could just be moving on with my life. Well, I was referred to Dr. Beeson from my uncle, and as soon as we came and talked to him, there really was just a relationship made. He was very knowledgeable of what he was doing, obviously, and there was just really a good base of trust. Like, as soon as you walked in, you felt welcomed, and he obviously knows what he's talking about, and was just a very personable guy and made me feel really comfortable, as well as his staff.